Alright, first off, how we doing for him? Hope you're all staying safe. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI. We are cruising through this game. Percentage-wise, let me go ahead and see where we're at. 86% done. Which feels like we got a long way to go still. But anyways, love you all. Let's go and jump in. Thanks for like supporting these longer videos. I never thought I'd be doing 4K videos with hour-plus gameplay and all that. That's just insane to me. A lot happened in that last video. I mean, we had the Odin fight. He wasn't strong enough. Then Jill gave the Shiva Dominant to Clive, which I went ahead and put on. Let me go ahead and show you. Here's what I wound up doing. I basically took... I'm going to keep these two for now. I just feel like Titan and Phoenix are just too good. This I haven't tried yet, but I went ahead and also got the Diamond Dust, which is like the main one. Also, so these you can actually replace... I didn't know where you use these at, by the way. All the center ones. These replace the ones on the outside, but they're never as good, I feel like. Maybe there's one that's kind of hiddenly good. That's even a word. That one looks sick. That's actually crazy. Wind-up is just too strong. That, Earth and Fury. Giga Flare. Now, I liked Bahamut a little bit, but I want to try this out. Seems like there's mobility there. We got the Cold Snap, which is a really cool phrase. But I'm using, I want to say, we had this one, which I thought was okay. This one brings them in. I actually went with the Rhyme on this one. I'm going to try that because it looks like it pulls them in, and then I could do this, which, look at that stun. It's like the Tornado stun level of like 5 stars, but it's way shorter, you know, like the animation. But, all right, let's go ahead and get this. Visit the infirmary. I'm actually recording this a day before I leave town, so I'm like kind of doing some last minute recording. My goal was to have like a couple videos every other day, but we'll kind of see how that goes. As you're seeing this, I'm probably already back in town though.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Love when we go visit the infirmary and we go on like a little cinematic adventure, you know? Alright, Vivian Ninetales. That's a cool last name.
Say, Clive, I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood? Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right, visit the shelves.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Hey, appreciate all of you joining me on this series. I know it's a long game, but I've had a lot of fun covering it. And the fact that it's like, I don't know, every time I play it, I'm just like, I got a big smile on my face just because I feel like the game is so well put together. It's just a really nice experience. I feel like everybody should experience a game like this.
I have no reason to assume.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, if you have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
All right, speak with Otto. Seems like this is mostly a catching up mission. Every time I'm about to say something, it fades to black. I'm like, oh, it's about to be a cutscene. Here we go again. I'm actually excited to try out the, so a lot of people call it, I used to call her, Shiva. That's what I call when I was like playing Final Fantasy VII when I was a kid. I didn't learn it was like Shiva. At least I think that's right. That's what I read online at least.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Alright, where are we going? Shadow Coast. That just sounds spooky. Alright, should I go? I don't know. I think I'm fully upgraded on everything, so we should be fine. Alright, here we go.
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask. You took her Eikon, didn't you?
Yes, I did. She understood.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it. Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail. Did I miss something?
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
All right, footfalls and ash.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Oh, I don't know, Clive. That castle over there looks inviting enough.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
Yeah! Alright, I'm not sure if my limit break was 3 bars last time or what. I also upgraded that to all the way because I
welcomes, Gav.
Felt like it was worth it, you know?
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
Alright, let's test this out. Here we go.
I knew I smelled something.
I see only orcs and cash.
Diamond dust.
Let's
The
hope
fact that it actually didn't kill is crazy. I wanted to see how long this actually lasted. That mixed with a tornado would be pretty cool.
Slow.
Big damage. got to be a second wave, right? No? 900 XP for that? Interesting. Well, hold on, we got more. Just kind of testing out everything right now. Okay, the recharge on this is actually insane. I didn't know how far that would go back. Okay, kind of learning. It's all good. Not sure I like the cold snap though. Interesting. It is wild that the 3 icons I like the most are the original 3 I was already using. You know? We had Rama, Bahamut, now this. I don't know. I just feel like the other 3 are just like top notch. Oh, we actually got to fight. Or do we? Hold on. Which is right here. Oh, I guess we do. Yeah, it's locked up. Okay, here we go. Big damage. That is sick. Okay. I actually like that a lot. I'd feel it on a boss, maybe. All that during the limit break. That's funny. $19.80. Back in time.
All over again. Where the hell are the royalists?
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
Ready, go?
Favorite thing is how in every game, whenever you summon like the mount, nobody ever questions like how they just appear. You know, everybody's just like, that's just what it is. You know, it's how the game works. High potion, let's get it.
Is the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slabbering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me. This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older. It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own? Of course. Mostly.
Lady Vivian's map is so old it's hard to tell which way is up. But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Aistla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua. Run like the wind.
I feel like this is a very crazy area. I feels like a bad vibe here, you know? Like we're gonna encounter a lot of crazy stuff. Feels like something out of Elden Ring, though. And there's some crabs.
This place reeks like a morble's arsehole. Though I'm guessing it's not the smell that'll kill us.
I would fight, but it doesn't really seem like it's worth it.
This won't be easy.
Just gonna run past everything. I'm assuming if you didn't do the Chocobo quest, it's gonna be a tough time. How y'all doing? Take it easy. Not sure if I can go up this side. Hold on. Let's see. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like if the game was more like level driven, I would stop and fight everything, but since it's really not, which I'm actually happy that it's not, because that would be kind of weird. Like, you gotta be a certain level in order to do the next quest. I think the Assassin's Creed games got like that for a while, and I don't know, it was just crazy that that's kind of been like the formula a lot of games have used for a while. This one, it's like, hey, you can do whatever you want, and I respect that. Oh my goodness! Hold on, we fighting. Let's check out this stagger. It's pretty good, actually. We throwing hands, baby. Blue trifle. Brand new enemy. Feels like it always goes a little bit behind him. Okay. Lazaga. Oh, watch out. It always goes right behind. Okay. Not sure why that is. Maybe I'd try out the other ones. Diamond Dust. Like how that name has always been the same. Way too early. Way too early, Brad. Let me back up some. No, it's too short. Okay. Out. Might be enough. There we go. Woo. I'm gonna adjust that really quick because I like this one, and then I guess I never tried the other two. What do the other ones do? Those bring everybody in. This just goes straight damage. Okay. Let's try this one. We'll still keep Diamond Dust, obviously. Was there anything else back here that I missed? That's what I was trying to get originally, I think. And I just got jumped. I couldn't do anything. What? Maybe we gotta go around. Hold on.
Come on. Faster.
There's the bridge. Nice. I have a...
Bahamut's breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
I have like 2 people I've met that are scared of bridges. Kind of a... I mean, it's not weird, I guess. I'm actually curious if you have any phobias. I have like 2. I'm really scared of like Ferris wheels for some reason.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
No quarter gap!
No quarter!
Bring him in and then do this. That's actually a pretty cool combo. Okay.
You think all the villages in Ash are like this?
A question for later, Gap.
Hold on, let's get them first. Oh, it actually grabs them from the side, too. Interesting. Big damage. Alright. Get some HP back, shall we? Very nice. This lasts an entire, like, 20 seconds or so now. That's insane.
Here they come!
And come, and come, and come.
War cry. Uh-oh. Take this. Crawl, you won't. That thing does some serious damage, though. Bring him in. Diamond dust. High potion. Let me get that really quick before I forget. Now, you're talking about a great last couple weeks. Playing this and playing Diablo 4 in my spare time. Just talk about some great games. When summertime is usually pretty bland, you know? Should do it. More enemies. Okay. Uh-oh, it's usually, There we go. Oh, come on. I think I went right past you. Maybe it still hits. Nice. Of course, it went to the wrong one. Almost staggered. Hold on. There we go. Nice. This is definitely going to kill. This ain't good.
It isn't over yet.
Of course it bloody isn't.
Ow. Yo, that did so much damage.
That's better.
Alright, see if we can do this. Big damage, big damage. Very nice. like I parried the other enemy behind me a minute ago. That was odd. We got one bar. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Halfway. There we go. Nice. This should do a lot. Here we go. That was insane. That was so much damage. Enemy slain. How much are we getting for that? 5,700. What in the world? That's so much.
Gav. Gav!
Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
And how are you going to stop us?
Why, with this!
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
Clive, would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened? Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Man, the way Odin looked down was, like, insane. He looks like such a cool character, you know? Even though it's a dark storyline. So when those birds flew into the wall and, like, disintegrated, the only thing I could think about was cabin in the woods when that bird hit the wall. Or the invisible wall, whatever it was.
Did I?
Oh, let me get this first. Please be a potion. High potion. Let's get it, baby.
Miss. Whoa. Easy. Easy. We're not turned, all right?
Who? My thanks, kind travelers.
Edda, forgive me for asking, but what went on here?
It all started when the skies changed. The elders said it was the Archie. One by one, people went mad. Minds taken by the ether. Till only I remained. By then, I was too far along to run. And then the nights came. And I didn't know what to do.
And this, Archie is...
Just a story. Something our grandparents told us when we misbehaved. About how the heavens would grow dark before the land took her last breath.
The end of the world. You said the others went mad. But where did they go?
They all left. Drawn east to the tower. To reverie. The elders. The healer. The blacksmith. My husband.
You thinking he did this?
Of course. Who else could it be? You were in Canva. You saw what he did to the people.
But then what about her? How come her nut hasn't cracked?
The baby, perhaps? Could be protecting her from the ether. I can't think of any other explanation.
You mean... it's a bearer?
It won't matter what it is once Ultima's magic takes hold. Time's running out.
This tower. That's where we'll find the king.
I knew it. It's the same as Phoenix Gate. Which means at the end of these stairs should be... The mural is complete. Ultima and his vessel, Ifrit. Garuda, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, Bahamut, Odin. Even Leviathan the Lost is here. But where is the Phoenix? By the Founder. So that's what you want, isn't it, Ultima?
So that's how it's gonna be then?
I'm not asking, Gav. I need you to stay with Edda.
What?
I must do this alone. If I don't return, you're to find Joshua and make for the Enterprise. Understood?
Aye. Just don't you go dying on me. Sid's name suits your miserable mug better than mine.
Don't worry. I haven't finished with it yet.
All right, we're on our own. Let's go. Got the obelisk here. We got...
If Barnabas is controlling the Akashic, then wherever he goes, they'll follow. And so will I.
All right, where are we going? Looks like down there. Okay. So we gotta leave this area first. I'm guessing you can cut right here. Maybe through these doors? We'll see. Yep, this is it. 100%. Here we go. All right, here we go. Hold on. When I hop on the Chocobo, where does Torgal go? About to say, it'd be funny if I look back there and he was also on, you know, a Chocobo. That would be funny. All right, we're cruising. I would fight all these enemies, but I kind of just, I don't know. I felt like most of this video I've just been kind of watching cutscenes. And I want to get and see if there's like maybe a boss up here or something else. Usually we'll get to an area where you actually have to fight. Guess we'll see here in a minute. I think the other area I actually ran past all the enemies, and then at the very end I actually had to fight. It's been a great game. Like, one of my favorites of the year. I don't know what, I mean, what's going to win Game of the Year this year? I have no idea. If I had to take a guess, it's probably going to be like Zelda. Maybe this. Just depends. You also had like the Hogwarts game. I don't know. I thought RE4 was my favorite game of the year. It was just airtight. Everything about it was just flawless, I felt like. Another obelisk. Nice.
This is it, boy.
Really? So we went all that distance just to fast travel on the main map. Okay, here we go. And what's this say? The edge of infinity to here. Okay.
I've come for you, Barnabas. Stay close, Torgal.
All right, the last king. Here we go.
The tower. It's alive.
If I had to take a guess of what to expect the rest of this game, that was the first time I've actually seen Clive look kind of nervous as we enter the area, you know? If I had to guess... Bring them all here, let's see. Like it goes, my turn. Alright, nice. I feel like we're gonna fight Odin, and then after that it's Ultima. That's what I'm guessing is gonna be the rest of the game, because we're near the end of the game, I feel like. And there's not a whole lot of time to introduce a new enemy, you know? I mean, Barnabas / Odin, obviously, and then... So we'll see what happens next. Maybe I'm wrong, though. We'll see. Feels just like all the other areas where there's like room after room of enemies that pop up. Unless it's done in here.
Bloody fallen. Why do all their floors seem to have a mind of their own?
It's crazy. I'll look up and I'm recording for an hour and 2 minutes, and it felt like I just started. That's what this game does to me, I feel like. 20 hours of gameplay, 10 hours of cutscenes. That's kind of the rhythm right now. Uh-oh, here we go. It is tough. What's the range? Really? So you can't even reach that far. Let's just do this really quick, shall we? Max limit break. Let's go. Limit break doesn't quite do that much damage, even though I haven't maxed out. I was hoping you could add to the actual damage of it. But it's always going to be the same. Or get it even like a different limit break. That would be cool. I remember you had the, my absolute favorite limit break in any Final Fantasy, which I'm not sure if they've always been there. The earliest I've ever played is 7. I feel like I've played Tactics, but I just don't remember it. I had so many PS1 games that I rented, but never actually owned a lot of them. Not too far away. That almost killed me. What in the world?
Nice try.
Oh my goodness. I didn't expect to do that much damage. That's actually wild. I'm trying to think. Favorite limit break? Probably Lionheart Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. Something about that was just so iconic. Favorite summons always been, well, they were called like GFs in 8. I don't know what they called them in 9. It's been a while since I played that. My favorite was always like the Knight of the Round 7. I think it was because it was like the most powerful one, you know? Oh, come on. I'm actually gonna die. Heal up. 2 high potions, back to back. This is kind of where I wish I had the tornado. I could just throw it on and then forget about it. Ooh, let's get it, baby. That was just pure luck. I didn't plan that at all. Sometimes you're just attacking over and over and over. I used all my high potions. Back to back I used 2. That was, I mean, I was almost dead right there. I almost messed up because I had the Torgal stuff equipped and I didn't actually get back to the other in time, I felt like. This is like Returnal right here. Oh, come on. That almost killed me too. Big damage. This should take him out. Leveled up too. Nice. I wonder if it heals you once you level up. I've never actually looked. Let's see. Everything's 3s? Yeah. 3, 3. 387, 390. Yep. Oh, it does. All the way held up. And I got a high potion from that. Nice. I took a lot of damage from that basic enemy because I didn't expect it to do that much. I was like, how bad can it be? Almost got game over.